Hello Charades and welcome to Mr. Prince's 5 bored of being bored challenges. Okay, so today we're going to be doing 5 different challenges that are super duper easy to do, they are super duper easy to set up, and they are super duper fun. And that's a lot of super dupers. Okay, first challenge what we're going to be doing, and you're not going to believe me, is bottle flipping. Okay, now in order to do this, all you're going to need is a bottle, plastic one like so, preferably not a metal one because they tend to make a lot of racket. And all you need to do is fill it up a quarter of the way. You're also going to need, and you're going to need to make this yourselves, is a scorecard like so. Okay, so there's a 10.1 and 5.1. Now, whatever scores you want to do, that is up to you. Okay, I've decided to go for the 10 and 5. You could put 150. You could put 2 or 1. It is completely up to you. So let's see how I do. Right then guys, in order to set this up, all you're going to need is a flat surface, okay, like so. And you're going to want to stand roughly around, yay, distance apart. I don't know how far this is, okay, I don't have my measuring stick. But before we start, okay, can I just make a mention not to do this near any parents that are trying to work, because they will not find it very funny. Or any family members that are trying to relax. Try and find an area in your house, if possible, where you can do this on your own, and it doesn't matter if you're making too much noise. Okay? Now, in order to do this game, what you need to do is try and make the bottle land into the score circles. Okay? If it lands in the smaller one, which I've marked with 10 points, that would be 10 points. If it lands into the 5, that would be 5 points. If it lands, but half of the bottle is out of the area, I'm not going to count it, okay? You guys could, if you want to, but I'm not going to count it. If it just lands like so, it can be classed as 1 point, okay? Now, the idea of the game is to try and get as many points as you can in 5 attempts, okay? I've not had much practice at this, so I'm going to see how it goes. 5 attempts to get at least 1 point, that's all I'm after. Okay, so that was 0 points because it did not land. Again, 0 points. This is looking well. Again, 0 points. Okay, so I actually land one for once, which is pretty decent in my opinion. It's landed in the 10 zone, but it's not landed completely in centre, so I only get 1 point for that. Like I said, you guys could change that if you wish. Okay. Now, last attempt. I'm on 1 point. I'm going for the 5. I think 10's too high for me. Okay, and I've got 1 point. Now, that is the challenge. I want you to try and beat my high score of 1. I reckon you guys might have a good chance of doing this. So it's you guys. Here we go, guys. Here's my second challenge of the day. Now, this challenge is called sockboard. Alright? All you need are 3 very tightly wrapped up sweaty socks. Well, yours probably aren't sweaty, they're just mine. And a basket or a container or a bucket. I'm using my basket. Okay. What you're going to do, you're going to take 1 step back, and then you're going to try and aim and get every single pair of socks into the basket. If successful, you would retrieve the socks and take another step back. So you go 1, 2. Okay. Try and do the same again. If you get all 3 in, you collect them up. And then you take 1, 2, 3 steps back. And so on, and so on, and so on, all the way down the hall. Until you get to, I don't know, maybe 6, 7, the high score. See how many you can do. If you get 1 outside of the basket, unfortunately I missed, don't worry, just pick them up and give it another go at the same distance as you did before. Okay? Now, if this is too easy, you could try throwing it with your left hand, which is a bit more difficult. Oh, I got that one in. Or, if you're feeling really fancy, you can try going backwards. I always hit the camera. I'm very sorry. You always got a sweaty sock in the face. Please be careful of other people around the house, okay? Other people do not want sweaty socks in their faces, okay? But that is my second challenge of the day. Okay, so this is my third challenge, alright? This is going to be keep yuppies with a football, okay? All you need is a bit of space in the garden, preferably not doing it in the house, okay? Valuable things could be smashed. And all you need is a ball. Now, to start off with, I know it seems quite strange, I'm sitting on the floor, but this is the best way, I'd say, to start learning how to do keepy uppies, okay? So what you're going to want to do is make contact with the ball on your laces, okay? So it's like this, on your laces. And all you're going to do is practice just hitting the ball with the top part of your laces so it makes correct contact, okay? Once you feel like you've done this enough times and you know where you want to hit the ball with regards to your feet, which is the top part of your foot, you're then going to move on to just dropping it down and catching it like so. Ooh, almost lost that one. Okay, so you're just going to hit it down and catch. Once you feel comfortable doing that, that is when we take it up to standing. Okay, you're then going to move on to just dropping the ball down and doing one hit and catching it again. Okay, ready? Like so. So just going to hit and catch. Hit and catch. If you can do it with the other leg as well, it's good to be both fitted in football. Okay, so it's just a hit and catch. Once you've mastered that, we're then going to move on to a hit, letting it bounce, and as the ball rises back up, you're going to hit it again and just continue to do so. Okay, ready? So hit, let it bounce, hit, hit. It's a bit hard on here, the surface is not very soft. Okay, so you're just going to hit it, let it bounce, and then hit it again. Once you've mastered that one, you can then move on to proper keepy uppies. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you catch it. 1, 2, 3, 4, and catch. Once you've mastered that, the challenge is to try and do as many keepy uppies as you possibly can. Okay, keeping it nice and controlled from left to right. Good. And once you beat your high score, try again, try again, try again. Okay, repetition. So keep going, keep practicing, because that's how you're going to get better. If you've already done keepy uppies and you feel you've mastered that, I'm going to teach you one of the very first keepy uppy skills or freestyle skills that you're going to want to learn in order to master other skills further down the line. Okay, it's called the foot latch. Okay, is the word for it. Okay, what you're going to do is place the ball on the top of your foot, and it should be at the balance like so. Okay, so moving around like so. Now, what you're going to want to do, start with your foot needs to make this angle here. Okay, it needs to balance on your foot. It should be able to just rest there. Moving it around, and it's not going anywhere. Alright. Once you've mastered that, you'd then be able to do so many different freestyling skills, such as around the world or flicking over someone's head, like Neymar. And yeah, so see how they go. And that was my challenge number 3. Right then, guys, and challenge number 4. Okay, this is a rather strange one. We are going to be doing balancing. Now, not only are we going to be balancing ourselves, but we're also going to be balancing toilet paper on our heads. I know, rather strange. But it is perfect use of finding that centre of balance, okay? So what you're going to be doing is simply walking around, trying to keep that toilet paper on your head without falling off. Oh, there's just a step there somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Okay, once you've mastered walking around, maybe do a little trail. Go around in a circle. If you can do one way, can you go another way? Okay. Can you try one leg? And then if you feel like you can really do it, try closing your eyes and see how long you can balance for with a piece of toilet roll on your head. I never thought I'd be saying this. Okay? Nice and simple, that one. That was number 4. And ready for challenge number 5, okay? We're going to have a game of charades. Now, charades is when you need to perform an action and somebody else has to guess what action you are performing. So for this, I've dragged in my brother to help. Say hello, Owen.
Yeah.
There we go. Charming fellow. Okay. I've also given him a bunch of pieces of paper which he has not seen with a bunch of actions on there. Okay, so he's going to have to guess what action I am doing in, how long is it? 30 seconds or so. Okay. Right, you ready?
Yep.
Okay, first one.
Tennis.
Yeah, go.
So-
Change it.
Alright.
It's very speedy. Okay, next one.
Crawling. A wolf. A werewolf.
Oh!
A bear. A dog.
There you go, next one. Oh, right, okay.
Swimming.
Yes, next one. Go on, quick, quick.
I've skipped,
Oh, he's very quick. Come
I've
on.
skipped one.
Oh, right.
Dancing.
Yes, good.
Okay.
Is that all of them? Wow,
I skipped one.
just can't get the staff these days.
Flying. Ice skating. Bird. Plane.
Yeah.
Airplane.
Yes. Okay, is
think
that the
that's
last one? I think that was the last
I
one.
think that's it.
Okay, and so that was it. I weren't very good. He was rather slow. I'm sure you guys did much better than us. Alright? But whatever you give each other, it could be anything, okay? So it could be a movie, it could be a fruit. Fruit? Could be probably not a fruit, that's a bit hard. It could be like any kind of action you wish. Okay? And yeah, that's it. So thanks. Hope you had fun.